In business, you have to be good at all of these intangibles right here. How do we assist you with that? So now my question is, what are your options? Real estate, stocks, or business? What are your options? See, so what I do is, and I would like to call myself the SPV specialist. I help people through my program, through my coaching. This is why Adam Carolla invited me to come on his podcast, on his show, the #1, #2 show in the world, because he understands that I'm the SPV specialist. I help people set up special purpose vehicles, which essentially is an entity solely for the purpose to help them control and lower their risk of investing. See, I just talked about, if you got all your eggs into the stock market, you're hurting today. If you are trying to start a business, you're probably bleeding money. But when you understand how to invest in real estate the right way through a special purpose vehicle, it's impossible to lose. Let me give you an example. See, I have it broken down to a science where it's impossible to lose in real estate investing. So let me paint a picture for you. Okay, so again, you're online. You have some motivational real estate guru who doesn't even own real estate telling you why you should do real estate. And he or she says, I only buy properties that are $500,000 and above. Okay, so you go out there and you get a mortgage on $500,000. All right, you put down 20%, which is $100,000, which means now you have a mortgage at $400,000. Okay, that monthly mortgage payment is going to be about $3,500 a month. Okay, now let's say you're brand new to real estate. You went out, you got a $500,000 mortgage. The monthly payment is $3,500. But here's the thing. Here's the mathematical fundamental reason why so many people fail at real estate investing after listening to all of that confusion on the internet. See, this $500,000 single family or two family property doesn't cash flow. And the rents that you collect from this property only come out to $4,000 a month. Okay? It only comes out to about $4,000 a month. You're going to lose. You're going to lose because that $3,500 doesn't include taxes. It doesn't include property management fee. It doesn't include insurance. You're not making any money. So now what happens is you have to come up with this $3,500 a month. So now, let's say you're barely surviving financially, personally. Let me ask you all a question, and I want a yes or no. Do you personally think it will be a lot more difficult for you to have to come up with an additional $3,500 a month out of your own pocket? Yes or no? So let's say that property isn't cash flowing, or let's say that property is vacant, or whatever, because anything can happen in business. I'm giving you the good, the bad, the ugly, and in between. How much more difficult would it be for you to have to come up with an additional $3,500 a month? And ultimately, this is what happens all the time in business. Because just because it's in a neighborhood next to Amazon, just because it's in a neighborhood next to a Starbucks, doesn't mean it'll be rented all the time. So now let me show you what I help people do with the SPV. I tell people, look, we're going to go and find a property at $100,000 where you put down 20%, which is $25,000. And now the bank is financing on $80,000, and your mortgage payment is now coming in at about, let's just say, $800 a month. Now, let's just say, just because you want to get the property rented, you're going to put somebody in that property and only charge them $500 a month. Okay? But we already know the average rent in North America is $1,500 a month, no matter what neighborhood it's in. But I just want to be able to show you how you protect yourself. So your mortgage is $800, and just because you just want to hurry up and get it rented, you put somebody in there at $500. What would you rather have to come up with? $3,500 or $300? What would you rather have to come up with if you had to cover the difference? $1,000 or $400? Which one would you rather have to come up with if you just had to? Think about that. But see, even if the average rent in North America is $1,500, and your mortgage payment is 800, every single deal will cash flow at that dollar amount. Okay? Now, here's another viewpoint. Let's say life gets in a jam. Okay? Life is in a jam. You have a $500,000 mortgage versus a $100,000 mortgage. Okay? Now, which one would be easier to sell if you had to? Remember, the pool shrinks the more expensive it is. Because remember, for a $500,000 property, you got to have $100,000. At $100,000, you only need $25,000. That's what having 20% down. Everybody can come up with $25,000. And so essentially, I've calculated to where we can minimize your risk by helping you set up an SPV, which is the vehicle used solely to invest in real estate to help you generate cash flow, which is the number one thing that every single business owner struggles with. See, stocks don't pay you monthly cash flow. Your business will barely pay you. Let me say that again. Stocks don't pay monthly cash flow, and your business will barely pay you. But as long as you own real estate the right way through your SPV, you will always make money. Period. So now, here's the thing, because I like to show people what I put together myself. Because again, I'm not here to tell you, because this is what happens in this space. You have so many people who only make money by attempting to teach people. I show people that this is what I actually do. So here is one of my lines of credit, and I'll back up here, okay? So essentially, we help you set up an SPV. Then we take that SPV to the bank. And then we use that bank to get lines of credit that we use to invest in real estate. So back to somebody who asked, can you teach me how to invest in real estate with $1,000? Yes, because we're going to help you get your SPV set up. Then we're going to take you to the bank to help you get lines of credit to invest in real estate so you can make cash flow month after month. So one of my SPVs, we went to Chase and got a line of credit for $200,000. Let me say that again. We took my SPV, okay? Here's my SPV, and then here's me smiling ear to ear. Okay, this is me. I'm smiling because Chase gave my SPV $200,000. You think I'm not happy? Because again, how long will it take you to save $200,000? So now I'm going to take my $200,000 that I got through my SPV and go and buy some real estate that is going to pay me money. Real estate will pay you forever.